I had the first fish of the day on, and I just lost him, I think. No, I still got him. He kind of pulled a fast one on me a little bit there. He came up real fast. I think he was trying to slough the hook. I'm getting my other rod brought in so it's not in the way. Okay, now I'm in fighting position. This fish is taking a lot of line on me. I'm gonna try to, I'm using the motor right now on 2 to try to maintain this fight out into the deep water. I really don't want him to get me over there to that edge again. I broke off on a fish over there 2 days ago. I really don't want him to get me wrapped up on a rock again. I've got my motor set on 2, and I'm using it to help maintain position in the river. Oh, he's pulling me now. My motor is on 2, and this fish is pulling me. I don't know what he does there, but he's doing something that makes me feel like I lose him, and then I don't know what the heck he's up to. This is my first fish of the day, fish number 1. I just kicked my motor off because we're getting the fight out here at the center where I feel like I can handle him a little better. Oh, he's pulling me now. He's gonna try to get me back over into that hole, and I really don't want to go over there. Again, I'm back on my motor again. I'm letting the motor fight him a little bit here. He's really put the brakes on me now. This is a big fish. It's just a real nice fish. Hooked up with this fish just a few minutes ago. It's a dandy. This one appears to be one of the bigger fish that are in this hole. There's only a handful of the ones that I call the fat girls. They're the big females, and this one appears to, it might be one of them. Really likes to put a bend in the rod, and this fish is wanting to pull me into that boulder area, and I don't want to do that. I'm going to kick my motor back on, put a little pressure on him with the motor. My motor's a Minn Kota 40-pound thrust, and I've only got it set on level 2. Sometimes it really makes them old sturgeon mad, because you can really put a lot of pull on them with that thing. Right now I'm dragging her back out into the open here where I can keep her away from them boulders. Today's the 21st of March. Air temperature this morning was just over 20, right around 20-21 degrees, and not sure of the water temperature. You know, I don't usually bring my my fish finder into this hole. I know this hole pretty well because I used to bring my fish finder in here quite a bit, and sometimes I believe that them fish can feel that sonar. These sturgeon live a long time. They live many years. Sometimes, you know, I've heard people say that sometimes sturgeon will live 100 years or more. Because of that, I think they're a little more aware than most fish. They got a little more savvy than a lot of fish do, and they definitely know how to try to fight a person. They know how to try to wrap your legs if they can do that, and they know how to wrap rocks. So for that reason, I tend to believe that sturgeon are a little bit smarter than most fish. And I think it has a lot to do with their age. I'm going to switch this back over to the rod for a little bit. She's going to come up here and see the light of day, and then she's going to head back to the bottom. I've had them do that so many times that I know to expect it. Well, there she goes. There's been many a time that I've had them in my lap. They turned around and flipped over, and next thing you know, you got them right back at the bottom again. The water's 85 feet right here. She's trying to get me back in them rocks again. I'm going to try to use my fins to keep me kicked back out here now. Wow, this fish is a dandy. This is just a dandy fish. She's got a lot of pull. I just got her turned. Here she's coming up. She's not going to jump. Evidently the water's too cold for her to jump right now. I'm going to turn this back over here when she comes up. She elected to change her mind. She went back down again. I think I'm going to turn this film off for a little bit until she gets a little bit closer. We could be playing this game of cat and mouse for quite a while. Alright, I'm about 35 minutes past when I shut the camera off, and starting to look a little bit encouraging. I'm seeing a lot of air bubbles come up from the fish. Here comes a real big air bubble. Here's some more. There it is. There she is. That is a big, big fish. Man, this is a big fish, and it appears that this fish was the fish I caught 2 days ago that broke me off, because I found my old gear inside the fish. I need to get to my hook remover. And that is a big fish. There's the old hook. That is not my hook. That is somebody else's. Hold on. Hold on, dude. This fish has got some crazy fighting skills. Let's see. Yeah, it's 7 feet long. I'm gonna shut this off and take a couple pictures. Well, that was a lot of fun. That fish was a 7-foot fish. Had a ton of power. That fish was kick-ass strong. Took me right at an hour to get it up here. I found this setup inside of it. I was kind of surprised to find this. I was thinking maybe this was the one I lost a couple days ago, but it wasn't. That fish was one I have never caught before that I know of. Just a big old strong fish, real good fish, and I was just tickled to death to be able to be beat down by such a critter like that one. Anyway, I'm going to sign off and see if I can get back out and get some lines back in the water. Until then, I'll see you in a little bit. Well, I just left the hole, and it's right about 3:15, 20 after 3. Had a good day. I got 4 sturgeon, and one of them was a 7-foot fish. It was a dandy. The other 3 were all small. That's okay. I don't mind catching a few small ones once in a while. I'm up to 6 fish now for the year, and it's March 21st, I guess. I had a good week of vacation. I had to burn up a week's vacation, so I decided to use a lot of it for fishing this year. It was a dandy. Weather turned out good. Had a few days that I had to hole up because of wind. Yesterday I had to hole up because of wind, and so I made a whole bunch of muzzleloader bullets. But today was a good one, and not sure when I'm going to be able to get back in my boat again. So it's probably going to be at least a week, maybe a little bit longer. So anyway, I guess I will sign off for now and catch up with you guys later. Talk to you later.